the woman with the issue of blood for 12 years. She done saw everybody in the world. She done saw all type of doctors. I'm pretty sure she sought so many help, because at this point she at her wit's end, and she like, if he can't do it, then nobody can. But what made this is a miracle situation for her, she said within herself meaning she thought about this. She didn't say this out loud. Come on. If I can only touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. She said this in herself, meaning it was not out loud. It wasn't broadcasted. It wasn't none of that. And what moved in her was faith. Faith moved in her to touch the hem of his garment. That is the key right there. You have to move with faith. You can't sit there and just say with yourself, I'm gonna get a job, but don't apply. You have to have faith. You have to have faith that whatever you are believing in to come to pass, it will come to pass, but you have to move with it. You have to move with faith. You can't move without faith. You have to move with faith. You cannot move just thinking. The woman with the issue of blood, she thought about this. She had faith. But the only way you knew she had faith is because she moved. She moved to touch the hem of Jesus' garment. And that's what made her healed. Because she moved believing that she will be healed. And she also touched the hem of his garment. She didn't touch him. She touched the hem of his garment. All of those people that was around Jesus, that multitude that was also surrounding Jesus with the woman with the issue of blood, she's the only one that had faith as small as a mustard seed to reach out and touch him. Everyone else may be around you, believing for something, praying, fasting, keep on seeking God, keep asking God the same questions over and over again, and he probably already gave everyone a task to do. It's just that they don't believe that that's what he sees, that's what he's telling them to do. But the woman with the issue of blood, she believed in her heart. She said within herself, if I can only touch the hem of his garment, I will be made whole. She believed, she moved, and she was healed. You can't just have faith in God. Having faith in God is also a move of God. It's like you have to move with him. Yeah, you have to move. Something has to be done. It's bringing me back to faith without works is dead. It's bringing me back to when Jesus told his mother it's not yet his time. And then his mother said to the people that's around, we talk about the wine, when they ran out of wine. He said, whatever he tells you to do, do it. And that's when Jesus told them to fill up the vessels with water. It causes a move. Faith causes you to move. You have to have faith to move. That's what you need to understand. You have to have faith to move. Move towards what God is asking you to do. Yeah, move towards what he's asking you to do. Because once you have faith, you're at the heaven's gate. You're going to receive the overflow. You're going to receive the blessings. You're going to receive the lessons. You know, a lot of people think that tribulations and trials are just to like give you pain and suffering. No. There are lessons, and those lessons are blessings as well, but that's a whole nother story as well. But I just came on here to tell you, faith requires you to move, not to sit there and just believe and write down stuff all day long. Let me give you another example for me. I wrote a book 2019, if I am not mistaken. 2019, I wrote a book with my hands and a notebook. And I was done with that book in a month because the way the Holy Spirit just moved on me, I was just inspired by the Holy Spirit. I didn't publish my book until 2023. The reason why is because I prolonged my blessing. I prolonged me pushing this out. So how I end up pushing this out is because I wrote down the steps that I needed to take to push it out. And I put this steps that I need to take up on a wall where I can see it daily, because I work at home, the computer right there. I have no choice but to see this. Me visually seeing this reminds me the steps I need to take to get this book published. I had to edit, I had to get it copyright, I had to format, I had to do the covering. I had so much to do. But the fact that I had this list up and I checked off every time I did something, I got it done in 2 months. 2023 is when I published that book. The whole message of me saying this, you guys, is that if I would have not moved with faith, believing that this could be done, taking the necessary steps that I need to take, I won't see it come to pass. That's the same thing with you. Whatever you are asking God for, believe that He can do it. Allow faith to carry you to where you're trying to see. You have to let go of fear in order to walk in faith. You have to. And I pray that you receive this message in love, grace, and mercy. Don't forget to move with faith. Move with faith. Y'all have a blessed day.